Guys, Megatux13 here today, and today I am going to be reviewing a very disturbing film, and this is what someone I know suggested I should review, and I've already seen this film before, and I was not keen on actually seeing it again. And this film is 1975 film, I think it is, directed by Pier Paolo Pasolini. I think that's how you say his name, or Pasolini, something like that. But this is his last film he made, and it is called Salo, or 120 Days of Sodom. Now, this film takes place kind of around the world, like, I think it's like pre-World War II, or maybe in the middle or something like that. Maybe after, I think it is, or something like that. Oh, it's just, yeah. And, it's basically about these four, like, really powerful fascist people. Like, there's like the president and magistrate and all that, and they basically gather around like 8, 9 teenage girls and boys, like 8 of each. I think it's 8. I think it is 8 of each, like teenage girls and boys, and they like do all these they kind of look at them and see if they're like healthy or nothing wrong with them, like no got like missing teeth or something like that. And basically they put them in this thing where they basically torture them, like sexually, mentally, physically, for about 120 days. Now, I've heard about at the start of this, probably I think it was like last year, I heard about this film, and I've actually heard it a few times before, and somebody said I should actually watch it because it will kind of change a bit of my viewing, like change my perspective on some films. Now, once I saw this film, I didn't know what I just saw. I mean, actually I kind of did know what I saw, I mean, and it's just scarred with me for the rest of my life, probably. Basically, this is probably in one of my top 5 most disturbing films of all time. Basically, it is one of the most disturbing films of all time. Even if you look it up, it is just disturbing. I mean, it's hard to sit through it, so actually to fully watch it, I mean, without actually doing something else. I mean, it's a bit boring at some points in the film, like suppose when this lady that's like one of the ones in charge of it reads these sexual stories or something like that apparently happened to, like, she done and all that when she was like a little kid and all that, and which involved pissing on faces and all that as well. And they actually are kind of boring in that. Like, I didn't like those parts of the film, and some of the parts I didn't like I mean, it was a bit, some parts were just a bit dodgy on it, a bit. It's just my opinion. Like, some people actually like this film, which I don't know how they actually like it. I mean, probably because they think it's a piece of art, which it actually is kind of like a piece of art, but it's just very disturbing to watch, like, for me anyway. And basically now, one part of this film, there's, like, I think it's like nearly halfway through, and it's like, and it goes black, and it says like a chapter or something, and it says the circle of shit. I don't really want to tell you what that is, but I think you may know what that could involve. I'm not going to say it because it's just too graphic to explain. And yeah, you gotta, if you really want to watch it, watch it. I mean, don't say I put you on to watching it. It's just a very disturbing film. Now, what am I going to say? I've kind of covered what it's about. I mean, basically about, you know, people who get, like, these young people who are tortured and all that. And basically, I will say that a few of them will die in actually some cool deaths. I mean, and some involves scalping and eyeballs getting popped out. I mean, it's pretty cool to watch, but it is kind of disturbing at the same time, because these are like teenagers that you are seeing tortured and that. And it's just like, oh. And the film goes for nearly 2 hours. It goes for nearly 2 hours. So it's a long viewing, actually, just for a disturbing film. It's kind of like a Serbian film. And, well, basically, the writing, some of it is actually quite clever. Like, I like a bit of the writing. Like, some of it, like, I actually find a little interesting at some points. But the rest, I just couldn't catch on to it. And that, like, I was actually bored by this film. Now, it is actually easy to get bored by this film because, yeah, just some of the things I've told you before. Now basically, Salo, very disturbing film. Kind of, it will scar you. I mean, it scarred me with some things. Oh God, and it kind of makes you gag at some bits and that, like including this bathtub sequence that I'm not going to say about. And if you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. And so basically, Salo, it's actually a nice piece of art in my opinion, an art piece like a film or something, and very disturbing. So but I kind of just don't like it that much at all. Like some of it and that, but I kind of do like it, but I just don't really like it that much. So I'm giving it a 4 out of 10, and well, basically that's my favorite. That's kind of like my interesting review on this movie because I just couldn't really think of a way to review this film without kind of oh God. So guys, that was my review of Salo or 120 Days of Sodom. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you really want to watch it, go and watch it. I mean, it took me a while to find it, but I don't know why I got it and watched it now. And I've had to watch it twice, and I think that'll be enough for my life, unless somebody else in my family or something wants to watch it, which I don't really want to show them. Because luckily I saw this about myself, because otherwise, oh. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, and if you want to see more videos like this, press the subscribe button down below. If you like the video, click the like button. Comment down below on anything you want me to review or something like that, any more disturbing films. Like next time you'll see me, I'm going to be reviewing the controversial Japanese film Man Behind the Sun. And because I just got my copy just the other day, I'm just getting my copy. I just got my copy the other day, except it's an English dubbed version. So I'm pretty keen on seeing it and see what it's like. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and